Hey everybody.
What's up, everybody?
I'm in the back seat.
Hi.
We are exploring today with our buddy Chris, and we went to the farmer's market.
Yeah, Kim, are you talking loud enough?
Can you hear me?
So,
we went to the farmer's market in Swickley, and these two enjoyed a nice sampling of whiskey
yeah,
to start the day off.
yeah. The farm market. There's always a guy there, a local guy that does his own distilling and has a really good bourbon. Some of them are smoked, some of them are whatever, wood chips, and nothing more primal than drinking fermented drinks that are then distilled using technology.
Nothing like a good buzz at 10 in the morning, too.
Yeah, it's a good buzz at 10 in the morning for free. It's awesome. In a church parking lot. So
such a combination of things there.
I'm not buzzed now. I was just, we had samples.
Yeah, and I don't know what time it is, but what did we do? So we got some chicken backs and livers and gizzards and hearts from our local sourced favorite chicken farmer at Kern Farms.
And the liver and hearts are for me.
And the gizzards are for the dog.
Yeah, and the chicken backs are for the dog.
Or for bone broth, one or the other.
Yeah.
It could be a combination of things. But yeah, so we're just kind of living our life with Chris here.
Yeah.
And it's been super fun.
Yeah.
And he puts up with us.
Yeah.
Puts up. I invaded their home, met them on Facebook, invited myself over to their house for 3 days, and just in these couple of days, I'm drinking their coffee, they're cooking for me, I'm hanging out with their dog, I'm wearing Mike's shoes with no socks. I mean, this is the kind of guy Mike is.
The Vivo Barefoot.
Yes.
And he loves these shoes too. Mike in Ireland, he kept looking down at his shoes and he was like, these shoes are so
good looking
cool.
shoes.
This guy has good looking shoes on.
Man, who's that guy with the shoes? Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I mean, legit, like this is actually what happened.
Like looking in a mirror,
we're
man.
We're not making this up.
Looking in a mirror 15 years.
Oh, I'm talking.
time.
No, we're talking about when we were walking around Ireland.
No,
That's what I was
literally,
saying.
like live, he was looking down, like, I
But
love
yes,
these shoes.
You're right as well. So
this is kind of like something, I hope everybody can hear me, that we've been wanting to do, though. We've talked about it, but just how cool it would be to have like-minded people just come and stay with us, and I don't know, we'll feed you.
Yeah. So this is something I want to do I want this to be part of like my income, is people just come and stay at the house and they live life with us. They just see how we live. They ask questions in the moment, because that's like my superpower, is just living and doing all the things I do. And people are like, wait.
Being alive.
Wait,
He's
what do you do?
really good at that.
That sounded so humble.
You didn't tell me there was going to be a charge for this.
Yeah, well, we'll give you a bill later.
Yeah, we're billing you.
I'll slide the receipt under your door on your last day.
That's awesome.
I kind of want to do that now. Just like $0.
It will be. She will have it. What is it called when
like
you have
an actual receipt? Like I'll get it all
itemized? It'll be itemized.
Yes.
She loves the itemization.
I really do like itemizing.
It messes with her head if it's not itemized.
This is true.
So, but yeah. So then after that, we went to, because drinking at a farm market wasn't enough. We have Kim's birthday's coming up in a week or two, so we went to the Wine and Spirits to find a nice wine for her birthday dinner. So yeah, we spent like 25 minutes walking around Wine and Spirits as well, and teaching Chris like how we pick alcohol, and which is always interesting, because it's hard to find alcohols that are low sugar, and but Chris did find himself a local bourbon.
Yes, I did.
A local bourbon
This is for my wife and her birthday coming up in July. So, she won't be watching this. No chance.
Weigel whiskey. It's actually Wiggle whiskey. In Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh, you call it Wiggle, but the rest of the world would say Weigel. And they just have a cool story.
And we were going to try, tonight they're having an event. It was sold out, but it sounded so cool. It was like this...
The secret history of history.
It was like Washington Spies kind of stuff. So we watched Turn on Netflix, and we're a little bit obsessed with it for a little while. But they even did like, they were supposed to have invisible ink, like that Washington and his spies used. And
shout out Virginia, by the way. Turn.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
MPA.
This guy's from Virginia.
Yeah.
But we were going to do that, and they were having a whole like barrel party at Wiggle Whiskey, and that was sold out. But shout out to Wiggle, because their stuff's good. And
Wiggle and Threadbare, cool. Which is the same company. Yes. Threadbare Hard Cider.
The cider. Threadbare has a real funky, I think they have, it's like called wild crafted cider, but it has very much
It's
like
similar to a sour beer.
Yeah.
But it's a cider.
It's got a good funk taste that we like.
Good funk. And it's pretty darn dry, but it doesn't taste dry because of the sourness and the funkiness.
Yep. So real quick, because we'll have to go relatively soon, let's just talk about some of the stuff we ate.
Yeah, what did
Since
we eat,
has
Chris?
been here.
Preface, we didn't really say Chris is a fellow Primal Health Coach.
Yes.
So he said we met on Facebook. That's creepy. We
Tell me about it.
met through Primal Health Coach, the Primal Health Coach group on Facebook.
But I feel like that's essentially the same thing.
And like, so I am.
It's still my first online date.
Yeah.
But
I'm more than
sounds
happy to
creepy, too.
reach out to people and ask them to hook up and have coffee and be friends like that. And not everybody does that. Not everybody invites themselves to stay in someone's house. I do. So when someone did it to me, I was so excited.
So you guys kind of have like a Tinder relationship.
It's Tinder, and like
I
everything
swiped right on you.
one of us will say something, and the other will be like, "Wait, you like that too?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
they're kind of like soul brothers here.
yeah.
But go ahead,
pretty
Chris.
sweet.
Talk about food if you can remember. If not,
I don't know where to start, but probably my favorite thing so far was these. I've never had a hot dog like this. Hot dogs are one of my favorite foods, and when you start eating clean, they're just really hard to find that are good. And so anyway, we had these grass-fed, grass-finished hot dogs, and the way I've had it before, if I wanted to have that, I would just take a bun off and put some stuff on it, and it's still pretty good. But we wrap these things in romaine lettuce as like the pseudo bun. Just had some yellow mustard on that.
Wrapped a little nori around the outside as well.
Nori on the outside, and
sauerkraut.
sauerkraut was amazing. What was that sauerkraut?
Wild brine sauerkraut.
Dang, that was good.
Just a
Dill and
dill.
garlic.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna buy some of
And
that.
then some B&L beet horseradish, which
I've
is
never
the
had
purple
anything
horseradish.
like that
So
before.
good.
And I mean, just it looked like a rainbow. It was like in my hand. It
pretty.
was.
We had some onions, some green onions that a friend from her work gave us. We chopped those up.
They're
Oh, and my
may
favorite
or-
part was the they were sunflower kale sprigs.
Sprouts.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
So those
sunflower
sprouts, you toss those with some sea salt, and they're just like a snack. You can just snack on them, and they taste so good. There's
Yep.
so much texture to
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
So
I'll go on record and say that was the best hot dog I've ever had in my life.
Oh, that's awesome.
thanks, man.
That's
And sometimes
awesome.
we put a dippy egg on there too.
Yeah.
Dippy
So
egg.
sometimes we'll negate like the mustard and stuff like that, and we'll put a dippy egg on. FYI, I just ordered some Primal Kitchen ketchup and Primal Kitchen mustard, so we'll have to review that for you guys when we get it.
Salivating.
We had salmon and lots of roasted vegetables. I think tonight,
Coconut butter
or
on it.
even for lunch, maybe we're gonna have some rack of lamb
Yeah,
with probably gram masala.
masala. Something else we did while we were at the farm market, we have Zeke's Coffee, which is a Pittsburgh coffee brand, and we also bought trout jerky. And like I've had salmon jerky from Epic. Salmon jerky from Epic tastes fishy. This trout jerky is locally farmed trout.
You wouldn't think it's fish even if you
Yeah.
just gave someone a blind test.
It is
taste
just
test to it.
good.
I haven't tried it yet
Incredible.
because I'm the good one who's fasting today.
When I have friends in, there's no such thing as like me keeping my normal habits.
He's like a little kid. Mike gets so excited.
I gave him this morning or yesterday morning we did unicorn fuel. Shout out to Mary the Paleo Chef for just changing our lives. Just
Our
finding unicorn fuel and fat fudge made us change from cocoa to cacao. It got us on turmeric. It got us on maca powder, on vanilla bean powder. So many
Right.
things.
Well, do you think you could put a little circulation on?
Oh yeah, I turned the AC off. I apologize.
It's getting hot in her.
It's getting spicy. What else did we?
And I'm encouraging all of this by just asking you nonstop questions while
Yes.
you're doing your daily routines.
You guys
and
did
so
an intense Body by Science workout.
Oh yeah.
I got a free personal trainer out of that by accident, and did that for the first time, and that kind of blew me away, changed my life.
12-minute workout is a big thing for me. If clients say, "Oh, I don't have time to work out," that's fine. You don't have to work out. But if you want to work out, I can teach you how to do it in 12 minutes. So it's not hard to teach you. It's just a matter of doing it once or twice and seeing like, oh, that makes sense now.
And you're going to be uncomfortable for 12 minutes, and I put that
Awesomely.
It's
You're not
very
uncomfortable until
uncomfortable.
about minute 6.
But, would I rather be very uncomfortable for 12 minutes or slightly uncomfortable for 45, I'll do the 12 minutes
Right.
every
Get it
day of the
done
week.
with.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like the
Until
lighting is not good.
until you hit like minute 10, and then you're like, man, I lied to these people on Facebook. So, but yeah,
So I think we're probably past our whatever limit.
When you go live, there's no such thing as a 2-minute limit.
Well, my battery is our limit right now.
Oh, yeah,
so, I think we're probably gonna check out for now.
Yeah.
But check out Chris online.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
Pryor on what
On
is your
Facebook?
what is your Facebook?
Coming in July, so
Okay.
I'll let you know soon.
So we will advertise when his
Yeah.
website's up and
Yeah,
ready
because
to
he's
go.
in Richmond, and it's great finding people local. There's a good source of primal people in his area that are just fantastic.
Yeah.
Teaching ancestral health and just how to live and love life. And Chris is a fellow Christian Christian health coach, which is people think it's hard to come by, but it's getting easier and easier to find someone who believes in ancestral health and God.
So that's it for us.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm going to ask you, I think there's a button that says finish, bottom right. I am not sure.
Yep.
Looks
You
like
do
it. All right.
All right. See you, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
We'll get there.